when you clean it, but you have an eternal oil abiding. So anointing is not a service, it's the person of Christ, and it's in you, the hope of glory. But you see, those are doctrines peddled in the church and used to collect your money. And that is when this teaching that you are hearing now begins to enter the church world, it exposes these false prophets and these false apostles. And compared to the doctrine of Christ, those teachings are a lie. The revelation of John to the church at Ephesus, they were told that they could discern false doctrine. Now in verse 4, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. We hear somebody saying, what about brother James, who said anointing the sick with oil? Remember, the Jewish people culturally were given to using olive oil because of its medicinal value, and because it was part of their culture, and James was a Jew and he was speaking to a Jewish audience. That's why in healing he asked them to use oil. But if you pay attention carefully, he didn't say the oil will heal. He said just put oil on them, but the prayer of faith will heal the sick. How did Jesus say, lay hands on the sick and they shall recover? No oil application. In my name you shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. And the only instance where oil was asked to be used in the epistles was James, who told the Jewish audience. Paul didn't talk about oil. John, Peter, none of them talked about oil. Why? The oil abides on your inside. John says you have an unction. He didn't say you will have. You have already an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things.